Right guys, Mark Crossfield here with Dr. Alan Hocknall from Callaway, holding a Callaway Big Bertha new fairway wood.
Yes.
He's going to give me some dock advice. I've gone to consult the doctor on my fairway wood. Let's get stuck in. Right Alan, Callaway Great Big Bertha. What's it got? Show me, tell me,
Yeah, so
what does it do?
We're wanting this one to be really playable, really forgiving. So we're focused on a head shape that's going to give us more MOI than we've had before in the past. So,
okay.
you know, a really easy to launch kind of characteristic, but still with good spin numbers and all the power of the face design, the hyperspeed face, the forged face that goes in the front here. So
okay.
we wanted a combination that's, you know, easier to launch than say our XR fairway woods,
yeah.
a little bit lighter overall,
yeah.
and with more stability. So, you know, in keeping with that kind of design for golfers who need a bit more help, we wanted to provide all the power that you get from the face cup, but in a configuration that's just easier to swing, easier to launch.
Fantastic. So I mean, for me, when I look at this club, it's got it looks relatively friendly as I look down. It's kind of flattened out and looks quite hugging to the ground, like I could get it from the fairway and the tee. It's got changeable neck.
It does.
I can move the loft up 2 and down 1, I think.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yep.
And then I've got a lie change as well.
Yes.
To try and dial in a bit of direction.
Yeah, you can you know, draw or neutral there. You can
by changing
changes
the
the angle, and you can give yourself a little bit of an advantage there.
Okay, and then we got this weight port at the front, which I think is factory set, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's not changeable, and it's there just to make sure that we've got the CG down as low as we think we need it.
Fantastic. So this is a really kind of all-encompassing fairway wood in such. When you say stability, if I can just pick you up on that wood, what does stability mean? You're meaning consistent ball speeds.
Yeah.
You're not meaning I'm going to hit this one straighter as such, because stability isn't...
There's a bit of that. So if you hit off center, you tend to lose ball speed and you tend to lose direction as well. So MOI is helping retain both of those good things, make the club play like you're hitting the center.
Yeah.
And sometimes in the fairway wood, you take it into some nasty places, you don't quite make perfect contact.
Yeah, absolutely.
We want that, you know, that retained when you don't quite hit the center of the face. You know, as a adjustable 3-wood, 5-wood is our first adjustable heaven wood as well. And that's a real high utility kind of fairway wood in this range, and you do want that to hit well no matter where you hit on the face.
Okay, so this one goes up, does it go up to a 9 or it goes up to the 9 wood, which I remember when Callaway brought them out back in the day, they were so popular.
That's right. This is the return of the Divine 9
yes,
as well. So
absolutely.
It's one of those sort of hot spec.
So what loft? Do we know what loft that is? I'll put you on the spot
24
there.
degrees.
Off the top, I can check that. Something will be coming up if you're wrong on that. Don't worry, I'll put it in. Okay, so that what would they be replacing? What kind of clubs would that be replacing? So 7 wood's going to be replacing like 4 5 irons.
That's 3 4 iron, and then
9's going to be like
into the 4 5 6 iron.
Yeah, so you could almost stop at a 7 iron with that, isn't it? Which is good. I mean, I stop at a 5 iron now, so I don't always laughing.
No, I do too. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. Our egos make us not want to, but we do. Excellent. So I'm going to give this one a hit and see what numbers come out of it, and actually see how easy it is to hit or not.
There you go.
Right, here with John. John's been looking at my fantastic form of the free wood.
Fantastic.
He was in... Why is he not? I like this. I said it. You didn't. You just laughed at it.
Yeah, just fine. Very good.
So we got the Great Big Bertha 3 were tested. Show me some numbers. I felt like I was controlling this well.
I thought you hit it excellent.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank
very
you.
Good setting.
Say that again.
Hit it excellent.
Go on, hit
Well,
me.
it was your best distance. I'd say your middle distance on carry, 230. Dispersion was spot on.
Yeah,
right
I
in
was
the center line.
Yeah.
Dead straight.
Yeah.
You
3/8 spin.
Backspin about 3,800. Yeah, so in a good range. A touch towards the high side, but still a good range.
Yeah, so not my longest. So I actually hit further with the 816, didn't I, than this one?
816 in the low setting.
Yeah, but I did feel like I could game this one in a more general day-to-day environment. I feel like I could hit this one higher and lower, because I was just hitting these.
Yes.
As in, if I was really testing, I think this is something that's really interesting for people, because they go on launch monitors, what they try and do is almost beat the launch monitor. Do you know what I mean? It's not golf anymore.
Yeah.
It's them against the machine.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How far did that one go, John? How far did that one go, John?
Trying to find
As
the
they're
best
flying down the
numbers.
car park.
Yeah, and it's off the
Yeah, but
map.
did he go further, John? So even though I was getting better distance out of the other one, slightly lower spinning out of your 816, I would game this all day. Because I feel like I can work this one. I can do what I need to. Hit it high, hit it low. I could draw it and fade it. I can play it.
I agree. Performance-wise, you didn't miss hit that one.
Yeah.
You might have gained a little bit distance-wise with the lower spin version of the 816, but this would be an instant gamer to go in the bag. Very easy to hit. Your shot shape was just like you like. The draws, fades, nice mid-spin. It performed very well.
And I think the only thing that would ever make me change something from this club, from what that's done and what we saw as we tested, like you say, is if I did come to you with the criteria saying, look, I need to squeeze more distance out of my 3-wood for this course. I mean, I guess that's what the tour guys are doing. And I think that's something as well where the audience forget. They're buying a club usually for recreational golf, and they're going to just play with it. They haven't got the luxury of going into a tour van that morning saying, oh, what one goes a little less further right. This one is going to just, if you threw a blanket over the population of golfers, this is going to cover so many more of them than maybe some of the other products out there.
By far.
So I'm not choosing it purely on the numbers there. The numbers are helping me make my educated decision on dispersion and my feelings of what I could do with it, how I might feel I could play with it on a golf course, those kind of things.
Yes.
Which is something where a good fitter like yourself would be always trying to work that in, I presume, into a fitting, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, well this, like you're saying, this is going to cover the majority of the players, very simple to fit with, settings on the hosel.
Yeah.
When you move into the 816, it's a little more of a specialized fitting, so the player comes to me and says, I'm spinning my 3-woods too much, I want something that spins less and penetrates and goes a little further.
Yeah.
We'll go explore that option then. This is going to be your first choice to cover the majority of players, and you might fine-tune it with the 816 version.
Which is interesting, because that's even what I found with testing the two. This one, even though I'm not, if you throw that net down, I'm in theory going to be on the outside of that net. This one is still catching me, which is quite interesting. So great big Bertha, guys, 3-wood. I'm enjoying that. Looks great. Feels good, and the numbers are kind of where I'd want them to be. Thanks for your time, John.
Good range.
Thanks, Callaway, for bringing me over to. How do you bear all this sunshine? I don't know how you put up with it. It's awful, isn't it?
Almost all year long, 75 and sunny.
Isn't it great?
How do we do it?
Absolutely. Good stuff. Post comments down below, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for loads more videos. Find me on Instagram at Crossfield Mark. Also on Twitter at 4golfonline. Find me on Facebook, Mark Crossfield. Thanks for watching. Post comments as always, and see you soon.